Hello everybody, how's it going? My name is Dareloth. Welcome to one of the last Elder Scrolls Legends videos that's ever going to be produced on this channel. If you're unfamiliar, the Elder Scrolls Legends is shutting down on January 30th, 2025, so I don't know when this video will come out. It surely won't come out before that because today is the 28th, at the end of the day on the 28th, as a matter of fact. So it's not going to be out by the 30th. So we'll still have Legends videos coming out after the shutdown of the actual game. But yeah, this will be one of the last Legends videos ever produced here. So I hope that we can make it a fun one. This deck is something that I've played a lot on stream, and I've tried to have it be more consistent than it is, but it's really not that consistent. It's more something fun that I just wanted to share with you guys, kind of a fun thing before the game finally goes out. So I've called this the Empire of Morrowind, and the reason is because we're doing Empire colors, and it's mostly all Dunmer for our creatures. Now we have a handful of creatures that are not, and I'll explain why in a minute for each of the cards, as I'll go through and do a kind of a regular walkthrough here like I usually do. But the main synergy here is between the Rim and Purveyor, being a Dark Elf herself, 4/4 for 4, summon effect, consume a creature, reduce the cost of each creature in your deck that shares a type with that creature by 1. So we have Dres Spies, Morag Tong Aspirants, Reflective Automaton counts in anything tribal, Sauron Pawnbroker, Galen, Indoril, Pilgrim, Varanus Courier, Morag Tong Nightblade, Rim and Purveyor, and Eclipse Baroness and Mechanar all count as cards that are Dark Elves. So those are going to be getting a discount from the Rim and Purveyor. If we can get 3 discounts out, that would be amazing. Then everything in this deck would be reduced by 3 in cost. We also have 3 Transitus Shrines as well. So Transitus Shrine is a 3-cost Empire support, and it's the reason that we play Empire in this list. While you have a creature in each lane, your creatures and actions cost 1 less. If we have 3 of these out on the board, plus 3 Rim and Purveyor discounts, that would be a -6 reduction in all cards. Alongside that, we have things like the Ring of Lordship. Your creatures with the same type as the wielder cost 1 less. So if we have 2 Rings of Lordship out on the board at the same time, that would actually be a -8 cost to all creatures in the game, and to all Dunmer in the game, I should say. And that works out really well because our highest cost Dunmer are actually 8 cost. The fun part about Transitus Shrine 2 and why we don't have Dunmer, all Dunmer 100%, is because this will just, the Transitus Shrine will flatly reduce the cost of any creature that we put down. With that in mind, we also have Thieves Guild Fence. When you draw a card on your turn, reduce its cost by 1, which is a nice effect. Even Lockpick. Either put another lockpick into your hand or draw a card and reduce its cost by 2 chosen randomly. And finally, I think this is the last card reduction thing in cost. Eclipse Baroness has Summon and Last Gasp. You draw a card and you reduce its cost by 2. So, lots of different ways. Oh, and Thieves Guild Recruit as well. 2 cost, 1/2, summon effect, draw a card. If it costs 7 or more, reduce its cost by 1. So we have a ton of different ways to reduce the cost of things. Now I don't think I'm forgetting anything. But yeah, so the idea is to get a bunch of Dunmer on the board, and then we're going to try to activate our Swindler's Market here, which is a 3-cost support. It's ongoing. When you play a 0-cost card, you deal 1 damage to your opponent and you gain 1 health. If you look at our card here, or our curve here, a majority of our cards are under 3. We've got, 18, 22, 27 cards that are 4 and above, and then we have the rest being below. So, majority of our cards are fairly low statted, and it should be a pretty fun time trying to get them reduced in cost. Now, you can just kind of not draw what you need in this deck and die relatively quickly, but if you do get your Market or your Transitus Shrine down when you need them, then this deck can pop off, and it's quite a bit of fun. Yeah, I'm not going to go through every single card, I don't think, but the important standouts here are Galen the Shelter, obviously, 3 cost, 3/3. Summon, choose a creature or item in your hand, shuffle 3 copies of it with a +3/+3 stat line into your deck. One of the best choices that we can do with Galen is actually Rim and Purveyor to get more discounts potentially for other Dunmer in our list. Morag Tong Aspirant is really cool because it's a 1-cost 2/1 with Slay, summon a Morag Tong Aspirant. So if we choose where we put this correctly, we have the potential of actually never running out of creatures in a lane, provided that we can get that Slay effect. And that's really good, obviously, for our Transitus Shrine. I also included the Night Mother since this this is kind of a support-focused thing. And these games can go on quite long. We're kind of playing for a long game where we're winning the board with this one, so I always like to include the Night Mother in those kind of lists. And I always say the Night Mother kind of eats removal because it is something that your opponent needs to deal with when it goes down, if they're playing a long game as well. So if you get the Night Mother on turn 2, you might as well play it. Then if it gets edicted or something like that, you don't really mind because that's okay. Like, you're not really playing for the Night Mother. It's just an alternate thing in the list. Bandari Opportunist, I like to treat this as a legendary card half the time. 1 cost 1/1 with charge. Pilfer, shuffle a Bandari Opportunist with summon, draw a card into your deck. We're just trying to have this here for draw. We have a handful of cards in here for draw. In fact, Stand Watch is actually here just for draw and prophecy. It's an action, a 2 cost, so it's very easy to get reduced in this deck. And it draws and it gives guard. One fun thing with Stand Watch is that you can give guard to enemy creatures in the shadow lane, and then you can actually allow your own creatures to kill them then, if they're hiding in the lane. Scout's Report is draw, Shadow Shift is draw. It's also tricky with Transit of Shrine, so sometimes we'll lose the buff actually if we go over to Shadow Shift something, so we want to be careful when we do that. Ungolem, obviously, 1 cost 1/1, summon, shuffle 3 Brotherhood Assassins into your deck. The Brotherhood Assassins, interestingly enough, they only cost 1, and they are also Dunmer. So those are super easy to reduce in cost. Moraktong Nightblade is a really interesting one here. 3/4 for 4. Summon a 0/1 target with guard for your opponent, and then slay, draw a card. If it's an action, you reduce its cost to 0. So I did actually forget a cost reduction. Actually, I missed 2. But we'll get there when we get there. So Moraktong Nightblade will be drawing us cards if it draws an action. So if it draws, let's say, Piercing Javelin, or Spoils of War, or Immolating Blast, Smuggler's Hall, or Journey, that would be really great value to get all of those reduced in cost. Spoils of War also works really well here because Swindler's Market is going to be pinging our opponent, which will be reducing the cost of our spoils, alongside anything else that hits face. So like Bandari Opportunist is a good card to just kind of swing every once in a while with to proc down our spoils. And if we get our Spoils of War to a 0 cost, then it will also proc off of our Swindler's Market. Swims at Night is a card that gets a lot of value off of 0 cost cards. So it's a 4 cost 2/2 with put a random 0 cost card into your hand. After you play 0 cost card, Swims at Night gains +1/+1. We have Suron Pawnbroker here, 2/3 for 2, that will be generating random 0 cost cards with a plot ability. Put a random 0 cost card into your hand, very similar to Swims at Night. Very easy to get that plot effect off because we have such a low statted deck. Cicero is here for draw. That's pretty much it. We have a lot of, again, low damage kind of token-esque creatures in this list, so Cicero here can kill them hopefully and get some decent value. He's a good creature to get down on the board in general. Immolating Blast, I just really like this as removal. I think that it's fun as well, especially when you have the Night Mother here. It's capable of killing 6 creatures in 1 turn. On your enemy side, so it can kind of come out of nowhere. Not a whole lot of people are going to be expecting it, and it's really fun when you're playing against a cocky opponent that plays out their whole hand on the final turn. You can potentially get some really cool... you can preserve your life in a really cool way with Immolating Blast. Journey, I mentioned earlier, is in this list. Shuffle all creatures from your discard pile into your deck and give them +5/+5. I find this to be super, super fun in a deck that's trying to go long like this, because while these cards are fairly weak when we play them originally, if we can get Journey off and get any of them back, Galen as an 8/8 for 3 is pretty damn good. Thieves Guild Recruit as a, 6/7 for 2 is also pretty good. So... yeah, and then Mechanar, I just love Mechanar, so I like to play with him whenever I can. He's also a Dark Elf. He will stitch together the top creature from both decks to create an abomination and put it into your hand. I'm going to shut up now for a moment, and then we're going to do a cut, and we're going to be in the game. So thank you guys for being on this this legendary journey with me throughout this game, and I don't know what to say. It's kind of a difficult thing to do, but thank you for sticking with me all this time. I much appreciate it. And I know that many of you guys that are a part of the channel now are not really in the Legends sphere, but for those of you that are, thank you very much. See you on the other side. Okay, we're up against P-Stack 12, the Red Mountain. They are on Battle Mage here. We're both at rank 8, the Shadow, which is significantly higher than I've been in a while. They're on a 75, or not 75, just a 70 card deck. And we got Swindler's Market immediately. I think I'm willing to throw back Lockpick and Mechanar here. Double Thieves Guild Fence is really interesting here. And we have the ring too, which is nice. Scouts report out the gate. I like keeping the Nightblade. I think that's a good card. Now, I don't know what kind of Battle Mage we're up against. I'm going to say that it's Invade, because they have over the minimum by a very weird amount. Okay, Spymaster, Scimitar. Interesting. Oh, we get a 2-cost Mastermind here. So it looks like items. Morag Tong Nightblade, I think, is kind of fun here. So we'll go for that. I was going to hit face, and then I couldn't, so that was my bad. I'm actually killing the target, too, for a reason there, because I don't want any more items to be equipped to that thing. The Blade's Lookout actually could be quite annoying. Rehad Battle Mage, okay. Definitely haven't played this super ideally. Let's set up for Transitus Shrine. We actually got a reduction on one of our Eclipse Baronesses as well. So yeah, we'll set up for a Shadow Shift, potentially to kill something. Sentinel Battle Mace is pretty good there. We're going to be praying for a Javelin at this point. I do like getting Purveyor down, though. We'll get rid of the Nightblade. If we do wind up pulling Journey, then at least I don't think that we need a Morag Tong Nightblade. Okay, Piercing Javelin is good there. Quite good. And we got the Transitus Shrine, which could be super tricky to get down. Echo of Akatosh. Of course, the random-ass Blades Lookout did pay off. Of course. Let's play... How do we do this? Transitus... I don't think we can get super huge value yet from this, but we can do Market, Shadow Shift. And now they know what we're on about. Now they definitely know what we're on about. But we do have Smuggler's Hall. So if we get decent zero-cost actions, or just cards in general, that could preserve us. They do actually go for the Rim Purveyor there, which is nice. I love to see that. Silent Pilgrim into... Ooh. Let's do Silent Pilgrim. Get an Edict here. I like that. We'll kill the Scar Drill Master. And then we'll even put down a Thieves Guild Fence here. Just to preserve our majority here in the Shadow Lane. At 8 cost, what can P-Stack do to us here? I mean, lots of items, potentially. Our Silent Pilgrim might be super handy here, though. Okay, another Transitus Shrine. That's why I was saying that. Because then we can really start going crazy. We'll have Transitus down. We can get Lockpick value, actually. Okay, cool. Winter's Grasp is fine. Gardener of Swords needs to go. Ooh, okay. Hold up. So, can we do Transitus? I'm going to do Silent Pilgrim over here. We get another Edict. Cool. Let's do Lockpick. Thieves Guild. I bet you guys thought this deck was stupid. And, mind you, it is stupid. But, oh, I should have put the Ring of Lordship on the Automaton. Smuggler's Hall. Okay. Cauterize kills this. Suppress kills that. Effectively, right? Doesn't actually get a kill, but it's pretty good. Thank you. Okay, and this is my Swindler's Market list. I have not played Market on the channel yet, so it was something that I wanted to get out of the way eventually. Okay, gets rid of one of the Transitus Shrines, because they realize that that's doing a lot of work here. Okay, Mace makes sense. Okay, really gave the ward to the incorrect creature there. And we got a Javelin. Let's do Eclipse. 0 cost Indoril. Should have actually killed... Ooh, Journey. Should have killed my my Eclipse Baroness there, but it's actually probably a good thing to keep it. Javelin is more expensive than Edict, so we'll play it. And we want to swing like so. Yeah, thankfully we have removal. We only actually have 2 Edicts in this list. Skilled Blacksmith. Yeah, I mean, I guess we didn't need to kill the Eclipse Baroness there because it's just a good card. But now I feel stupid. I mean, we have Lethal. Mentor's Ring, giving everything Breakthrough. You're going to have to kill the Eclipse Baroness. Yeah. Okay, so we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus Orvos Bargain is actually lethal. So, we're just going to have to hope and pray that we don't get hit with a prophecy here. Wow. Okay, give an enemy creature -1. Give a friendly +1. And that is how we win our first game. We probably won't win any more after this, but that was a pretty cool lethal. Okay, up against Oxmo 4413, the Necromancer. Cool tag. They're on 99 card Redoran. This is not a good list to start out with. We also don't have the ring. We'll throw those back. Silent Pilgrim I like a lot in the beginning here because it can get us Transitus Shrine. There we go. Now Silent Pilgrim has a higher chance of pulling... What are my other dual cards? Okay, well, double Transitus is pretty cool. We have Edicts, I know, but I feel like there's another one that I'm forgetting here. Okay, and there's Cicero anyway. So getting an Edict is obviously good. We could do some Shadow Shift, Suron Pawnbroker type stuff here. Especially if he's got some sort of... Okay, Hist Grove. We don't have to deal with that immediately. Ooh, Dres Spy. We'll see what our next card is. I'll discard it. Transitus Suron Pawnbroker. Cauterize is cool. I also should turn myself to Do Not Disturb. We're in, like, literally the final hours of Legends here, so... I don't want this recording to get interrupted by much. Okay, Reeve. Is this Singleton? I see Reeve, I think Singleton. Let's go with Cicero here. I feel like Cicero's a good answer to Reeve that's not Edict, and if we can't... Yeah, okay. Grizzly Gourmet, honestly, I'm going to be so happy that I never have to see Grizzly Gourmet ever again. That card annoys me. That's good. Okay, we can kill Reeve now with just a simple Shadow Shift. Let's do... Would Transitus first be better? I think it would be. Okay, Shadow Shift. Ungolem. Cauterize, Reeve. And yeah, we don't have to deal with the Hist Grove yet, or either of these.
Dinner is served. The Redoran demand your death.
If we could find one of our markets, that would be ideal. Brotherhood Assassin. Quite good. We're going to have to come to terms with our Thieves Guild fence dying here. Ooh. Okay, the Grey Fox is cool. Let's go for our Baroness. Ring of Lordship is cool too. I'll kill this, and then we don't want any more rallies getting off, so I'll do that. We want to keep our creatures here as long as we can. We get our market. Good. Now, if this guy's worth his weight in salt, which I don't know why I'm slowly turning into a man from the 1930s here, but if this guy is, or girl, is able to identify what we're doing, they should be able to identify what we're doing, is my point here. The Grey Fox... None of this is good. I don't want to lay down the Grey Fox yet. I also don't want this person to get more magicka, because then that's going to force my edict, and I know he's got something that he's rallied onto. Once or twice. I can't quite remember. I can do the Grey Fox over here. I will just grab the Spine of Elder's Blood, I think, as just like a creature. We'll do Shadow Shift. Okay, Courier I think is cool. We'll do Courier. And then we'll get our own Spine down. Having extra magicka in this deck is cool. And on a 99 card Redoran deck, potentially Singleton. I don't know what I'm quite expecting here. Stand Watch, we might actually find some value for. Killing the Spine, and not the Grey Fox, is a move. Okay, so we got that 5/5 Bleak Coast Troll. Journey to Sovngarde, cool. I feel like I do have to play Stand Watch. I'm not super pleased about it. Belmora Captain. Is that worth our Edict of Azura? Let's go for Stand Watch. Rim and Purveyor is really good. It preserves over here. We'll eat our Drez Spy. Then maybe we do play a Ring of Lordship or something. I don't know. Or maybe we do Edict. I'm a little indecisive. I think we're gonna Edict. And unfortunately our Brotherhood Assassin does die. But it's not too hard to reset our shrine. Gleave. Well, that's annoying. And Stone Throw. Okay. I think... Oh, Mechanar. Do Ring of Lordship to get a discount on Mechanar. Thieves Guild Fence and Venom Tongue. I'm happy to take his Venom Tongue. That's a 2 reduction. This way, I like this more. It forces more out of his hand. It makes it so that way our Rim and Purveyor probably dies. Yep. But then, Journey to Sovngarde gets our Rim and Purveyor back. And is this going to kill? Okay, it kills that one. And Mechanar... Okay, he's getting his power down. Okay, yeah. Fine, we'll do Spoils first. Drez Spy gets a ping for damage. We'll discard Mastermind, because we're going to get hit for some damage here. And then we'll do Journey. We'll get our cards back. Ooh, I was not paying attention to Magicka. Okay. So, Immolating Blast would be pretty cool here, but I just goofed up the whole pool of cards in my my old deck. So we'll just have to get really lucky, I guess, with the blast.
Just leave this
One
to
more
my
captain.
soldiers.
Okay. Rim Purveyor. Hey, that's that Rim Purveyor I was talking about with 0 value because it's the first card we drew, right? Or no, Dres Spy is dead. Okay.
Potions, sweetmeats, get your supplies here.
Well, 16 plus 5 is 21, plus 7 is 28. What's the total here? 28 plus 4 is 32. 32 plus 6 is 38. Not helpful to use a javelin, but we will. So he's got 30 here, if I counted correctly, which I've been known to not do. But no, that's 20, and then that's 10. So we need to hit a prophecy. That's not... Well, Stand Watch actually might do something. Get our Venom Tongue back.
Die for what's right. I will die for what's
Nahagleave. Hit me with Nahagleave.
Dull clod fool.
Damn, dude. Crazy.
Apologies.
Yeah. That's okay. Did not work out the way that we wanted it to. We're up against Vengura 31, the Emperor. They are a Breton. That's about all we know. They're playing Sorcerer. They're 50 cards. This is an opening hand. This is an opening hand I like. Now, Sorcerer tells me there's probably Sorcerer's Negation, one of the reasons to run Sorcerer. So Morag Tong Aspirant might not get any value. Bandari down in field lane, because we're not a coward that plays in the shadow lane. Although if we would have done that, Morag Tong Aspirant might have been a good pull for the shadow lane second round. Siege Catapult. Okay, we're on Self-Silence.
Khajiit doesn't need to be fun.
Do a Scouts report here. Ooh, another Bandari. We love it. We draw our Ungolem. Okay, this is looking pretty good. We could even play Spoils in a second here. Wake the Dead. Are we going to get, like, Prophet of Bones to fill up this lane at some point? I guess this isn't Self-Silence if we're playing Wake the Dead here. Kind of an odd pull. Okay, we'll do Ungolem first. Swing. Swing. I am going to play the Aspirant down.
I want to be an assassin.
Reverberating Strike could kill my Bandari. Ice Storm is obviously deadly to me, but if he's playing skeletons, I think that, or undead, I guess. Yeah, Vigilant Ancestor. Okay, no, this is still silence. This is still some silent stuff. We can technically get a second copy of Morag Tong. I don't like it.
Your death will be swift.
Let's kill Ungolem. We'll put down the Automaton. When the Automaton dies, we can use Rim Purveyor to get a discount on everything, which is something I neglected to say in the deck explanation. But Factotums, well, this one, because Reflective Automaton has all creature types, it doesn't count as a Factotum. Factotums don't usually do that, is what I was going to say. So if he doesn't have a way to silence, he's got negation. Okay. Cool. Double Rim Purveyors. Very cool.
Potions, sweetmeats, get your supplies here.
Okay, so that's a reduction on every card, and then we can use our other Rim Purveyor to eat up the Morag Tong Aspirant there. Imprisoned Deathlord, yeah. I think they're trying to set up for like a crazy massive mute or something here. Oh my god, Reflective Automaton. Check this out. Rim Purveyor kills that. We get another reduction on everything. Unfortunately, we do have to kill that. But they cost nothing now in our deck, which is very nice. If he's got mute, he probably just swings into one of my Purveyors with the Siege Catapult anyway. And kills it. So, Imprisoned Deathlord, I don't mind. Knight of Order, yeah. Does the same thing, basically, as a well-placed mute. So we've gotten really crazy reductions already. Ooh, an item? Mummify, okay. Well, I didn't think he was going to spend that many resources, to be honest with you. Another reflective... Okay, enough's enough, guys. I'll do spoils. Okay, we got our blast. That's good. And Varanus Courier. But yeah, we got blast, so if they start really putting a bunch of stuff down, we'll be fine. Hollow Death Priest with no value. Are you going to mummify my courier? Suron Pawnbroker. You're actually cleaning up my lane. Cleaning up my lane for some reason. Okay, Bandari Opportunist draws a Suron Pawnbroker, which draws a Suron Pawnbroker. Forked Bolt is such a good answer. Makes it so I don't feel bad about hitting face with that. Vigilant Ancestor again, okay. Cursed Spectre. Yeah, Self-Silence Undead. I guess is... Oh, I mean, I'm not going to hate on it too much. It makes sense. Smuggler's Hall. I guess we just play. Do we just play that? Wait for him to play more stuff? Oblivion Invasion. Yeah, I guess we don't really need any of that. We could do a close call on the Pawnbroker, but what's the point, you know? Yeah. We'll wait. We'll see if he puts anything else down. 2, 5, 3, 4, so 14. Hollow Death Priest again. Thanks. Still cleaning up our board state. Okay. Still looking for that shrine or anything. But we can do a good Immolating Blast here. And that's pretty much perfect. We'll play Mastermind over here. Execute's decent. I'll actually use that right away. Yeah, we do want to keep that. And I feel like we're liable to get Ice Stormed at some point here. Unless they don't run Ice Storm, which is something you can do. That Memory Wraith is very annoying. And Negation was a good call there. But we do get to keep the Baroness. And we get a Morag Tong Nightblade that we have to deal with now. Can we do Healing Hands? Yeah, we can do Healing Hands. And we can kill this. We don't want to do Paralyze here, because he can just silence himself and get up, so not the right call. Somehow this deck of theirs has actually been very hard to stop, though. And I mean, I'm guessing that's because we just haven't hit any of the parts of our deck that we need to.
You must be cleansed.
Shadowfen on what? Okay. Okay. Understandable. Let's do a Brotherhood Assassin. Transitus Shrine, finally. Jesus Christ. Okay. We'll do a Vardvark Experiments now. Cicero's good. I mean, we're leaving ourselves wide open for Mute. But there is a reason for that, because we have Close Call to bump these things back. Now, we are looking at death in 2 turns if we don't do anything about these creatures on board, but yeah, Hollow Death Priest again. It's very funny. You're gonna, yeah, I mean, if you're gonna curse anything, it's gonna be Cicero there. Okay. Trying to put down a board state that we can't deal with. And they may be able to, actually. Shadow Shift. How's that going to work? Yeah, Shadow Shift could work. We can do that. We really need a shrine. Stand Watch is even not too bad, but they have all these silence cards, so we can't rely on guards here. Okay, so we can kill this one. Kill that one. Then, unfortunately, after we do this, do a Close Call. Stand Watch. Aspirant. Scout's Report. Keep the Bandari. Okay, I like seeing the Edict here as well. That's pretty good. Root. This. This. Pawnbroker. Okay, we get another Close Call. I don't think they have anything that can kill us this turn. But we are nothing without that market. We're going to have to waste an Edict on that, and that feels really bad. Actually, how much do we have? 1, 2, or 1, 2, yeah. 1, 2 is 3, 4, 5, 11, 12, 13. Right? So, can't quite work that out. Let's kill the Spectre. I'll do a Javelin. I could have gotten down the Transitive Shrine too and saved us some trouble. Do Stand Watch on the Baroness. Another Edict is really good. And now we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 18. I don't want to break a rune. Okay. Imprisoned Deathlord. Not too bad. Immolating Blast only hurts me. I did swing with like that on purpose, so I could kill that with Cicero. What is this? Okay, you're gonna silence what? Okay, silence the Baroness. Smart. Good idea. Okay. Kill this. Jesus Christ, dude. No shrine still is rough. Baroness. 3. Okay. I just want to see if we can get one. There it is. I'll play it just to show what we were on about, but man, that was... We had 38 cards left. Those were in like the bottom 40. Okay, well, we probably shouldn't have been that close, but that person didn't play poorly. It was just like, it was Self-Silence Sorcerer, which I've usually only done Self-Silence Warrior. And it was also some undead thing. So really cool deck, but definitely an odd choice in my eyes. Okay, we're up against Zetor Legends, or Zator Legends, something of that nature. They're on Crusader, Master of Oblivion, 97 cards. I will keep the Immolating Blast. If we can get that far, that'll be good. We'll throw back Stand Watch and the Murkwater Goblin.
A formidable display.
Yes, hello. Yeah, it's invade. Okay. Now, I've been doing on live, I've just been leaving invade matches as soon as they crop up, but I really want to get to turn 6 and Immolating Blast this guy. They're the Master of Oblivion, aren't they? Makes sense. Yeah, we'll get out our Thieves Guild Fence, try to get some value on that. Unless he's running something ridiculous like Crushing Blow, we shouldn't have to worry about this dying immediately. And the instant health buff is going to save the Feasting Hunger from getting killed there. 2-cost Indoril. Okay. Double Rimmen is fine. We want to get damage on this. Daedric Incursion. Yep, smart. Javelin on the portal. Thank you. Make him reset his board a little bit here. Try to use his thinking brain. Another Javelin that we would have rather drawn on Prophecy. We don't have anything else to do this turn anyway, so we're going to use the 4-cost Rimmen Purveyor here. We're going to eat the Indoril Mastermind. And we actually don't have a target for our second Rimmen to work on. Dreg Shell Armor, okay. Well, this is the ever-elusive item invade that I always talk about being ridiculous. But it's not even in blue with the Cult Right Master. And if we don't get our combo pieces, much like last game, we could just die. Crisis begins. Epic. You gave my Rimmen Purveyor a target. The other Rimmen Purveyor. Does feel a little bit bad with Journey in hand, but oh well. And then we'll do a Morag Tong Nightblade here to set up a guard. I actually probably should have done that field lane, but we can always Piercing Javelin whatever shows up in the field lane. Yeah, Maple Shield is pretty funny, dude. And Agent of Mehrunes Dagon. Okay. I like the Murkwater Savage here. Yeah, let's do that. I like the Murkwater Scourge, my bad. We could do double Murkwater Scourge. Or we could do 1 Scourge, Curse. And then I'm actually going to use the Execute on that, because I don't want it around. This thing is probably going to hit face, the Agent of Mehrunes Dagon. With an Assassin's Bow. Should have realized that they'd have some sort of item for me. But there's our market, so... Yeah. Let's get that down. That. Varanus Courier. We can at least generate 1 health from our Murkwater if that dies. It's actually got a really funny way to get down. Okay, do we do Murkwater? Here's what I'm thinking. Because we can do Murkwater, and then with that curse we can kill our other Murkwater, and then with that curse we can kill our other Murkwater, and then with that curse we can curse the Reeve, and we can play Varanus Courier. And I think that's super funny. So we're going to do that. We'll gain a little bit of HP back. Yeah, and then we're not gonna actually hit him here, I don't think. Play that. Baroness into Baroness. It's not good to see. We're hitting our high end in a really weird spot. Invasion party, okay. Double market is good. That is good. And okay, another Baroness. That sucks. We'll do a curse on you. Get the kill. Reflective Automaton. We'll do the Baroness first. Scouts report. Love to see it. They hit a prophecy, I think. We'll actually discard that. No, they didn't hit a prophecy. Okay. Scouts report. Pawnbroker.
Have business with House Halal.
Back alley footpad.
Silent as a shadow.
We'll give this one cover. Okay. If they get something with charge
Color is a coward's blood.
and equip it with like 3 items, because they are at 11 magicka and they do have an Oblivion portal at 8. Doesn't look like they're gonna get lethal on us though. Widow Daedra, Mythic Dawn's at, yeah. I mean, sorry not sorry, bro. Yeah. Let's go for...
Justice will be done. Hey,
Yeah, we'll just go face.
justice will be done. My business with
Yeah, not sorry. Good game. Good game. Again, kind of a unique take on Invade, but I'm going to take my win. Okay, we're up against Kenny Barlang. And Kenny Barlang is the Defiant. They are on Ebonheart. 75 card Ebonheart. Double Varanus lockpick. I think we're going to keep double Varanus, actually. I don't mind it. We'll do Morag Tong field lane immediately. I don't know what this is. Ebonheart has a lot of different things it could be. It could be Ebonheart Slay. I've even seen Ebonheart Dragons a handful of times. So, okay. Automaton, other lane. It could back up the Reflective Automaton, or the Morag Tong Aspirant here to allow it to get a kill, but yeah, I think I'd rather set up... I'd rather set up Transitus at this point. They're going to do a Dishnik Y'all. Valkyrie's Defiler. Okay. Let's do a Morag Tong Nightblade here. No, not a good idea. Thieves Guild Fence.
What are we going after?
Then I can do a Courier as well. So even when he does kill this, we'll have a body on the board still, and then we can do a Varanus Courier over there as well. Not my favorite turn that I've ever done, but... Actually, probably not a very... Varanus Courier probably should have gone... Okay, Plunder. Should have gone Shadow Lane relatively quickly, actually. Because it's going to get a kill on the Reflective Automaton anyway, so... I'm just giving it 2 kills at this point. Okay. Or 1. No, 2. I don't mind killing that thing so much now because he silenced it. And we know that with the Plunder, which is a problem that we had before with items, I don't want to put down the Morag Tong Nightblade. Let's get the Courier down over here. I'll play the Nightblade. We'll do that. And then we have a bunch of really low damage Dunmer. Six. Child of Hersine. Okay. That's upsetting. Let's just hit him. I don't know. This is a very weird matchup. I don't think this matchup favors us at all. We could do Lesser Ward. Then we have Shadow Shift to potentially kill that, but I'm guessing we're going to get pinged with a Quicksilver Crossbow or maybe a Shadow Shift Rage at some point. Naryu? Not exactly what I was expecting. And a 1-cost... Are you going to silence something? Yep, it's mute. Okay. Yeah, that sucks. Please hit me, though. Thank you. Nice. We got the Reflective Automaton out of our hand, or into our hand. Swindler's Market is representative of 4 extra damage. 2, 5, 6, 8 plus 4 would be 12. Healing Hands would be 13. Let's go for it. We're going to get Automaton down. Mark it down. I'm going to mark it down. The only one of these that's guaranteed to continue our draw chain going is actually the courier. So we'll do that. Ooh, swims at night. We don't have enough to play, really. Okay, we'll kill that, get another card. It was a javelin that we could have used. Oh, it's so annoying. Alright, well, we'll invade. I'll hit him. I don't see a reason to push any more damage. We'll try to be sneaky about what we've got. They don't have the ring anymore. They shouldn't have a way to get an extra magicka this turn without spending some magicka. Ornamented Sword. Can you get a kill? Yeah, it's got Breakthrough. Dune Smuggler can kill... Yeah, it just ends the game. Okay. That sucks. I can't believe we drew that Javelin. That really... If we didn't draw that... We didn't draw that Javelin naturally from... What was it, Courier? We actually would have so had that game. Oh, disappointing. Okay, we're up against Bolvin 7. As in the Bolvin Venom, I think. They're the Miraculous. They're on a 75-card deck. Morrick Aspirant was terrible. Last game, it didn't really do a whole lot. I won't say it was terrible, but I didn't like how I played with it last game. Bolvin could be on Invade, but they do have the Guildsworn background, so it makes me think Expertise or Altar of Spellmaking, which is kind of goes hand in hand with Expertise in a lot of ways. Guildsworn always makes me worried. There's so many different ways to play Guildsworn. Guildsworn just has access to so much power. I think Mage, Battle Mage, and Crusader to a lesser extent are all really good classes, so combinations of those are just scary. Because you've got the action stuff in blue. Really all of them have good actions. I would like to see the turn pass. Okay. I'm not going to leave. Because we have Ungolem, we've got Morag Tong at the start. We'll actually ring both of them out. Now, if he has some kind of a guard, that's going to be super, super annoying. Cool. Ooh, another one. See if we can find one of the 2 Immolating Blasts in our list. He's going to have to buff the portal up twice, because we can kill it with our 5 damage here if he just buffs it once. Okay, dude. Cool.
You're dead. I will have my bit. I will have my bit. My sword hand itches.
Another one.
Have my bit. You waste my life.
Classic invade. That's what I love to see. I love to see people falling into stereotypes. Okay, we're up against Argonian Guest, the Imperial Grand Tactician. They are on a 51 card deck. Spicy. Oh no. Just a 50 card deck. It was doing the weird visual glitch thing. Yeah, 50 card deck. Love to see it. I think this opening hand is one of the better ones that we've had tonight. So we can get the Silent Pilgrim out, potentially get a second Transitus Shrine, which is always huge value. Plus we have the ring. Deadly Draugr. I think Silent Pilgrim's a perfect answer to Deadly Draugr. And if he guards this up, now we have Stand Watch. Double Transitus Shrine is good. We've got Stand Watch to give this thing guard and just kill it anyway. Okay, Gates of Madness. Yes. Hell yes, dude. Absolutely love that. Let's do... Yeah,
May the forebears guide me.
let's do a Reflective Automaton. Try to get that killed.
Prepare to die.
Yeah, I'm prepared to die. Elder Scrolls Legends Prepare to Die edition. Okay. They're not going to do anything. Oh, we got our market. Yeah. I mean, sometimes your hand just goes crazy in this deck. I wish Morag Tongue Nightblade was easier to get to proc. But we're not really playing a Slay deck. Baron of Tyr. Just a flat Baron of Tyr. Again, we love to see it. Okay. Transitus. Thieves Guild. Scouts Report. We'll keep the Lockpick because it's funny. Lockpick. Hit face. Spoils. We're kind of ruining our whole thing here, but it's okay. Because we could have had market down that whole time, but that's okay. I also don't want to put the fence down because I want to get Stand Watch on the board before I do that. So everything is being reduced by 2. Just to remind how Transitus Shrine works. It's creatures and actions, so it doesn't have anything to do with items or supports. That's why our Swindler's Market is still at 3. I do want to say outright, I'm planning on... Oh. Oh! It's a race. I was going to say that I'm planning on surrendering to this guy, but... I mean, if he's trying to win, like... Maybe I won't just give it to him. Okay, let's do the market down first. I should have done that with the 0 cost fence. My bad. Let's put guard on... I kind of want to hide that now. I don't know. I don't really think we're in any trouble at the moment. Double fence is cool.
What are we going after?
Courier. Aspirant. Courier. Let's kill that. Okay. We're at 0 cards, so we kind of need... We need some kind of a card that'll draw for us, but we've got Courier on board as well. Whatever they've got, they're reading the effects for it. Looked like they were about to play it, but something spooked them. Ice Storm would be horrible. He can literally have anything, just about anything. I don't know if Gates of Madness was updated to include cards such as Tamriel Collection. I don't know. Savage Ogre. Nice. Yeah, we just can't get that target to get a damn kill. Swims at night. Or we can't get the target to be killed by the Nightblade. Double market, that's just mean. Calm. Calm's not really good. Yeah, I guess we just swing. I mean, we have our crazy supports in line, so yeah, we'll just keep that. I'm curious to see what this guy's hand has. Oh, wait, I had lethal. If I'd played calm and I was smart about it, I would have gotten this up to a +3, and then I would have done 2 damage from market. So, I actually did have lethal. Interesting. Again, I'm not too worried here, but it's the little stuff like that that you gotta remind yourself of. Mechanar's Will?
They make it too easy.
Heroic Rebirth. Nice. Alright. Thieves Guild Recruit. Do Calm. On our own person.
They've no move we can't anticipate.
Okay. I'll see what they can do. I want to see the rest of this person's hand. I wasn't watching with Heroic Rebirth. I don't know if it was created by Gates of Madness or not, but it's pretty cool. Hunter Killers. Okay. Hunter Killer value, actually.
Your course will be mine.
Annoying Will.
Mute. Okay, that was in their opening hand for sure. And Mechanar. Okay. Let's see what we can get here.
Hold my creation. The perfect
Eclipse Baroness or Clivia Tharn. Let's go with Clivia. And then yeah, I think instead of killing this person, we are just gonna concede We'll give him the win just for playing something fun and kind of brightening up my day a little bit here. Okay, we're up against King Kurt, the Gate Opener. That's unsettling, but at least he's playing Mono Endurance. Can't really open a whole lot of gates from Mono Endurance, unless you're playing with Dark Anchor, which would be a big move. Dark Anchor Invade might be the most ethical way to play Invade. Let's go Aspirant. Because what is Dark Anchor? It turns every card that you play into a Daedra, right? Arise. That is okay in my book.
I will have my vengeance.
Think about how many of these we can shuffle back into our deck with Journey. If they're playing skeletons, like Morag Tong Aspirant actually becomes really good in this matchup. Dark Guardian? Not against the Aspirant, though, oddly enough. I haven't played with Dark Guardian in so long. It's such a good card. Maybe I need to play with that card a little bit more. Hist Grove. Okay, we got a Shadow Shift. Let's do it.
I will have my vengeance.
Ungolem over there.
Like now.
This should help.
Okay, Shadowfen on the Aspirant. That card does kind of hard counter his whole game plan, and another Shadow Shift would have been super annoying to deal with for him, so I get it.
I will have my vengeance.
We'll just hit him. Our hand isn't that good, but I don't really feel like waiting around.
I raise the
Venom Tongue. Squish. Venom Tongue Squish. Venom Tongue Crescent, okay. They were probably debating whether or not that was a good or bad idea in their head. Turns out it was a bad idea. But they didn't know that.
I will have my vengeance.
I think if you're this person, you're just trying to get to 15 Magicka to proc your Hist Grove at this point. We know they're running Priest.
the waters of life.
This is such an odd deck. Ackwing Feather. Is this Singleton purple? Singleton mono purple. Okay, Piercing Javelin. That just feels unfair. Play Market. Scouts Report. Keep the Scourge.
Have my vengeance.
I'm even fine. I mean, we've got 5 creatures, but like, I don't even care using Journey at this point. Double Hist Grove. Yeah, I think this person's just rushing to get their groves activated. Daedra Crescent. Okay, so when they do activate Grove, let's do Swims.
I am but an honest smuggler.
Sound the alarm. Murkwater.
Your death will be swift.
I will curse that. Immediately. Get some value for Swims at Night. And then we're holding on to Sound the Alarm. They know that we've got something. NTL. Enchanted Plate. It's not Singleton. Okay. I don't know why I was assuming Singleton, but it just felt correct. Mute. The bane of my existence. I've had people debate with me before whether or not Mute is a balanced card. I still don't see how you could say that it is, but that's okay. Double Market really sucks. I mean, like, I know that, like, this doesn't feel good to play against. Despite the fact that I'm playing it, you know, it sucks to see this guy playing mono purple. Get rid of one of those. And Whodunit is enough to proc the Hist Groves. The Night Mother is kind of fun here. We'll do Night Mother here. Do a Galen. Yeah, I mean, Galen nothing feels pretty shit. I'll do Journey, actually. Okay, and then we can do Night Mother token over there. And hopefully Immolating Blast kills the Swamp Leviathans. Oh, putting down the Bane Lord as well. Okay. This could be this could be the best Immolating Blast ever. Boom. Yeah, it was pretty close. If not the best one ever, it was pretty damn close. There's our shrine. So King Kurt did a good job. We kind of pinged what he was doing after a little bit, so yeah. Immediate Silent Pilgrim. Transitus. I mean, yeah, that's rough. I think you hit with your Shadowfen Priest, if anything, here. Grave Singer. That's good, though. You can get a charge Night Talon Lord. So, yeah, it's not the end of the game, for sure. Actually, you can't get a charging Night Talon Lord because... Okay, Swims at Night is fun. You can't do that. We are still not getting zero-cost cards, though. We've been really unlucky with that shit. Let's do... Swims at Night might give us something. Septum Guardsman actually keeps us off of his NTL when that shows up. I think we'll take a Mechanar here. Stalwart Ally. Man. At least Septum Guardsman is a guard. It will protect our face, which is what we need at this point. Yeah, we need Shaman down. And then we can do a curse on this to protect our face. Do that. Yeah, I should have played Swims in the other lane, huh? Okay, well, we'll go for the Reflective Automaton. We'll see if there's anything that can be done about this. There's the NTL. It'll gain him 8 health. Hackwing Feather, really good pull. It's going to be really reliant on if we can get... draw.
They will serve me in death.
Okay. Spoils, I think, is good here. So we do this. We can kill the Grave Singer then. Boom. Do spoils. Yeah, I should have played Sound the Alarm if I had the chance. Double Thieves Guild Recruit is pretty good. And that's at 13. The Night Mother's at 13. Okay, mute. Again. I could have gotten down my Thieves Guild fence. I was just worried for some reason. Alright. Silent Pilgrim again gets us an Edict at this point. Or Scout's Report. That's the other card. That's the other one. We'll do double for that. We get a double reduction. Keep the Edict. Then I'll hit him for 5 and for 4. Then we'll wait, and we should have lethal set up. Okay.
This was a worthy contest.
Yeah, good game, bro.
That was fought well.
5. I probably had a way to skip that, but I don't really care. Good game. Okay, guys, well, that's going to be the end of the video. I know I've been trying to keep the videos at about like an hour to an hour and a half, and I think that we got a good showcase of the deck. We got its strong points and its weak points out of the way. Faced up against 2 invade matches. I think we won both of them. The second one was just stupid. But yeah, so, you know, it's a fun deck, and if I was going to say, you know, if you want to try it, the deck code will be in the description, but it's not really going to be an opportunity to try it anymore, unfortunately. We do have to keep in mind that, you know, it's 2025 right now. Many of us will be alive for, hopefully, a handful more decades, and you never know what can happen. I mean, the game's getting shut down now, but potentially there could be a sequel at some point if there's enough push for it. I mean, I know that it looks unlikely. It's not going to be something that happens anytime soon, but you never know. I don't know. So with all that out of the way, special thanks to Sequencer, Sir Ragu III, British Rogue, Sophie, Omo, Jacob Waymo 22, Abby Normal, Marcus Strangle, The Chosen J, Faust Lament, Alexis Price, Ranger McKay, Jake A.S., Soulless Saint, Peace, TJ, Ophelia Drowning, Skooma Addict, Braden Thompson, Breezy Stratton, Najee aka Tracy, Jug, B. Wolf, Aaron Dobbs, The Thin White Duke, Dishonored Pro 3500, Ken P. Lamont Diamenti, OOP, Joel Evers, Debash, and Inherent Man X. I appreciate all of you very much, and I will see you in the next one. If anyone is interested where I got any of my information from in this video, it will all be down in the video's description, so please check that out. And, as always, peace out.